What's up, YouTube? How's it going? So, I know it doesn't come by much of a surprise. I'm basically an expert at giving my sports opinions. You know, some people says I'm right, some people says I'm wrong. It's about a 50-50 shot of my expert opinions here, but we're going to talk about the Super Bowl coming up. I got some strong opinions about that, but I'm going to keep it limited to keep a shorter video so you guys can give me your opinions in the comments. I want to know y'all's opinions. But guys, I'm a big in favor of the Seattle Seahawks. I believe it's going to be, I'm going to go I'm going to be generous on the Patriots. I'm going to go 35-17 Seahawks. I believe Seahawks has got it in the bag. They've been putting up the points all year, and they've been putting up the points in the playoffs, while the Patriots, they really ain't put up no points besides the Texans game. But I tell you, the Texans playoff game, Texans gave the ball to the Patriots in perfect opportunity to score points. So that was more of a Texans fault than the Patriots. Patriots took advantage of it. They did what they had to do. But look at here. I made my little handy dandy list so I can read it to you guys. So let's get into it. Bear with me. Let me know in the comments how you guys feeling. Am I an idiot or am I not? Ha. But the Seattle Seahawks went 16-3, while the Patriots went 17-3 because they had to play one more game in the playoffs. But Seattle, opening the week, they lost to the 49ers 17-13. Beat the Steelers 31-17. Beat the Saints 44-13. Beat the Cardinals 23-20. Lost to the Buccaneers 38-35. Still put up a lot of points. That's when I thought Buccaneers was going to run away with the season, but they had some very bad mishaps down towards the end. Beat the Jags 20-12. Jags was playing good this year. Beat the Texans 27-19. Beat the Commanders 38-14. Beat the Cardinals 44-22. Beat the lost to the Rams 21-19. Beat the Titans 30-24. Beat the Vikings 26-0. Beat the Falcons 37-9. Beat the Colts 18-16. Beat the Rams 37-38. A squeaker, but a lot of points scored. Beat the Panthers 27-10 and beat the 49ers 13-3. Then they got the bye week. In the playoffs, they beat the 49ers 41-6, just stomped them. Then beat the Rams 31-27. They let the Rams come back a little bit, you know. But I tell you, Seattle, they can put up the points. I am very impressed with it. I was kind of shocked by saying Sam Darnold's stats here, but Sam Darnold is who Brock Purdy wishes he was. To me, they're so much alike. I like them both. And you know, if you're Minnesota Vikings, you're kicking yourselves for letting Sam Darnold just leave, because Vikings, man, y'all had a quarterback. But Sam Darnold went 4,048 yards for 25 touchdowns and 14 interceptions, with a 99.1 rating. And the running back, I really like the running back. I can't believe I thought he had more touchdowns than he did, but he did have 1,027 yards with 5 touchdowns. So that's a good over 1,000-yard rusher. So the Patriots went 17-3. Let's look at that amazing season they had. They lost to the Raiders 20-13. They beat the Dolphins 33-27. Lost to the Steelers 21-14. Beat the Panthers 42-13. Beat the Bills 23-20. Beat the Saints 25-19. Beat the Titans 31-13. Beat the Browns 32-13. Beat the Falcons 23-24. Beat the Buccaneers 28-23. Beat the Jets 27-14. Beat the Bengals 26-20. Beat the Giants 33-15. Lost to the Bills 35-31. Beat the Ravens 28-24. Beat the Jets 42-10. Beat the Dolphins 38-10. I seen a stat. I can't remember what it was. I should have looked it up. But I'm talking about how many teams on the Patriots record wound up without a head coach at the end of the season between firings and Tomlin stepping down. I think they only had maybe 2 teams that didn't lose their head coach. Y'all can let me know that. Then in the playoffs, they had to play the Chargers, where Justin Herbert is definitely a not playoff caliber, is not a playoff caliber quarterback. He ain't won a playoff game. He is so underperforming in the playoffs. They beat the Chargers 16-3. Then the Texans, they played the Texans. They beat them 28-16, but Stroud, they shouldn't even get out of the wild card game. Stroud, I think they said he had the worst quarterback performance in the history of NFL. He had like 5 interceptions and 5 fumbles in his 2 games in the playoffs. Then they went to Denver and played the Broncos without Bo Nix, the stud of a quarterback at the Broncos, and they still only squeaked by 10-7. And May had a horrible stats in that game. I mean, he had some good rushing with like 60-something yards. But, and I tell you what, lost the game for the Broncos is Sean Payton. He should have took the points at the start. They would have went up 10-0. But yet, because you had bad weather coming in. They knew weather was coming in. But they went ahead, went for it with a backup quarterback. Didn't get it. And they wound up losing that game 10-7. You know, Denver's kicking themselves. Looking back, they probably would have took the points. Just take the points. When you're in a playoff game with a backup, you get down there, you just take the points you put up. It's going to be a low-scoring game. And Drake May, his season total was 4,394 yards, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 113.5 rating. That's a good season. But he just didn't have that little it factor to me in the playoffs, especially in the Broncos. And now I've been seeing that he ain't really been playing, practicing. Said something about he's got a hurt shoulder on his throwing arm. He's been sick, so he didn't practice Friday. I need to look, see if he's been practicing anymore. But they're already getting those excuses ready. But like I say, that could be big. So, in Henderson, the running back, 911 yards, 9 touchdowns. That tells me do not, once they get into the end zone, red zone, that you're going to have to kind of stop the run on that. But, guys, I don't know. It's just, to me, you look at the schedules and stuff, they're like neck and neck. But, man, I tell you what, I should have added up the total points for both sides, how many Seattle scored and how many Seattle gave up compared to Patriots scored, Patriots gave up. But I on the paper, I know if you're a Patriots fan, your guys are going to be like, you know what, you're an idiot. Patriots has got this. They've been great all year long. We don't care about the easy schedule. We don't care about who we played in the playoffs and da-da-da-da-da. But I like to see Seahawks. They've been putting up the points. They look great in the playoffs. Like, say, they played the Rams 31-27. But you look back in their regular season, they beat the Rams 37-38. And they also lost to the Rams 21-19. So they know each other so good in the being divisional rivals and stuff. So, of course, those games are going to be a little bit closer. When those type games come up, it's almost like a toss-up. But everybody else, man, they played really good. And Sam Darnold's got some things to prove. It's like, man, you know what, Vikings, you really going to hate losing me. But, guys, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me know what you think. I just think the Patriots are very overrated. And I really believe it's going to be a 35-17 or a 35-10 game. And Seahawks. Because I really believe that Seahawks is going to light up the scoreboard. But we're going to find out. I can't wait to watch it. I love the Super Bowl. It's always fun to watch and everything. But, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. And to my regular subscribers, my community members that I love so much, thank you for watching a sports edition, Carver Sports Talk. Carver's Talking Sports. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you got a kick out of it. Even if you agree with me or you disagree with me. Keep it clean in comments. But either way, go Seahawks. Peace.